So, moving on to the second round of the championship, which was the Vic Boys, held by the Middlesbrough club. Here we can see Dougie just taking a quick drink. In fact, we're watching practice, because in this year's format, from 9 till 11 o'clock, there is 2 hours of open practice where the riders can attempt any section they want, as many times as they want, in any order.
Yes, we had quite a bit of snow on Friday.
Back at the start. After the practice, the riders have about an hour to fettle the machines, ready for the big event. Young Shirley there, just checking Steve's bike out as we watch Dougie just posing in front of the crowd. So into the marquee, Steve getting underway, starting his stopwatch as he left, 4.5 hours to do the course. Bruce Ruston there, minding for Steve on the left, just guiding him through. In practice, Steve's looking pretty awesome, so let's just hope he can carry on for the event. Following him up the section, Dougie.
You've got 1.5 minutes left.
Making it look so easy, as usual. Steady as a rock, his balance there. Not a bad way to start the day. Next up, Robert. As you can see, just starting to snow. And Robert not quite getting that right. And this was one of the easier hazards, so he'll be kicking himself for that. Lovely conditions to ride in. Steve Saunders here, making light work of that one. No worries. John Shirt having a bit of a stationary dab there. If I remember rightly, that observer was quite keen, so he might have had him for that. On with Doug. Not having the best of days. In fact, a couple of days before this, I think Dougie and Steve rode an indoor in Lille, so they had plenty of travelling to do to get to the north of England for this event. One young spectator there, clapping his hero. Adam there, urging that Yamaha back into the mud. Not quite getting it right. Wayne on the Montesa. Very trick section, this one. There's no room for error. And it's surprising how high the front wheel is there. Very steep. Lovely ride up there. Having to have a quick one there. I think that was a stationary one, so I doubt the observer giving him a 5 for that, as you can tell by Wayne's body language. Steve Saunders, the man who's been around for years, but always still in there. That looked a dodgy one to me. But a bit of applause, so maybe he's got away with that. Steve Colley, he was on a mission, as I say. And that was some fair rock step he's just gone up. Made it look like the M6.
Get it up and plant it.
So on with Doug, just eyeing up the end of this hazard. And by the looks of things not going according to plan today. And he was going to find himself down in 3rd position. He was just pipped by this man, Graham Jarvis. He was having an excellent ride. And to take a quick one, the bank throwing him off balance. So with Graham taking 2nd place, the championship is still going to be wide open, with the top 3 riders all within a couple of marks. Graham really working it, he means business. Ace ride. Rhoda there just checking a watch, making sure he went over the 2 minutes. Chase Lawyer not quite getting that one right. And he's dug up that massive step again. Lovely. Jake there, just telling his wife how he should be done. Here's young Dan Clark, his 1st season in the adults. He's finding the game pretty tough. Barry Sheen's number, John Shirt. Just wedged in. Nicely out of there. And back to Robert. After we see him with that mishap on one of the earlier sections. Not quite getting it right. Just showing you how difficult that hazard really is. We haven't seen anyone get over there successfully. On to John Lampkin, who's riding the support class. And just showing he can still do it. So on to the last section of the day. We have Steve Colley here. Still trying his hardest. And he was going to make mincemeat of this last section.
They are hanging on there at the end, literally. It's all going wrong. Team wobbly legs. Obviously, I'm delighted today. Graham hasn't yet came in, but I think I've got it in the bag. I can't believe it, really. I started off quite well riding this year. Dougie absolutely thrashed me in the 1st British Championship. And I thought, you know, what do I have to do to win? Dougie today has made a few mistakes just like me in the 1st round. I started off quite bad, actually. I was like really nervous and pretty tired because we had an indoor the other night. And I started off and I had like a 1 and a 2 on the first couple of sections, which was pathetic. And like Brucey kept on nagging me, concentrate. And I've struggled all day, to tell you the truth. Like as normal, really, concentration-wise. My head's been in the clouds most of the day. But I've just had things going for me today. I've had a little bit of luck. I've got really messed up in a couple of sections and somehow came out of them. It was just one of those days, everything's gone right. And I had a little bit of luck with us for a change. So obviously I'm delighted. Long time no win.